I get to play the team I hate the most.
I took homeboy out in short order, buddy.
I'm going to record it too because I'm going to try extra hard to whoop their ass.
Still using the Dolphins?
No, I'm using my ultimate team against their ultimate team. But, yeah, my base team is the Dolphins. I just whooped the Steelers' ass. I just whooped the Chiefs' ass.
What's your ultimate team?
I got Aaron Rodgers for my quarterback. I got Tony Gonzalez for wide receiver.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm
Got
your host,
Walter
Jonathan
Payton
Coachman,
for
and this is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Something Dragon.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one in store between the L.A.Dragons and the
L.A.Dragons.
Patriots. With that, let's head on up to Foxborough. Standing by with the call at Gillette Stadium. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Tony G, Aaron Rodgers, Bryant Young.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past
see if we
always
can
said,
intercept Tom
the
Brady.
key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Hell yeah.
Blair Walsh now about ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded about a yard deep.
You're going to take it out, huh? All right.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
You shouldn't have ran
So
that out of the end
Patriots
zone,
getting
dumbass.
set to take over on offense. They're led out by a man who started more Super Bowls than anyone in NFL history, the great Tom Brady.
I can't help but admire the career Tom Brady has had. The
18 more minutes, God.
The Super Bowl championships and rings, we know that they are incredible. But how about the durability? Had one season that he missed, most of that season because of a knee injury. The rest of the time, he answers the bell and wills his team to victory more times than not. And we keep hearing from people who are waiting to see the drop-off in his play.
They can't get away, and Brady will go down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. To throw, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target, and it's third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action. Now it's Brady. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Fourth down.
Trust me, Brandon,
Hell
I'm about
yeah.
to try and take your job. I can't do what you do. But that wasn't just 3 and out. That felt like 3 and backwards.
That's exactly what it was.
Sly, you remember that show on HBO called First and 10?
Yep, I used to watch it.
God, I loved that show.
Yeah, it was a
The
good
way
show.
to get things going.
On fourth down,
Funny
on
show.
is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Take it at the 37. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the poster boys for persistence and belief in self. because coming out of high school, he had 0 scholarship offers in the D1 level. Went to a junior college, went to Cal, and just blew up there. And then, of course, as a first-round draft pick, but a lot more than what he expected in the first round.
That little third weapon changes fucking some shit.
Hell yeah. Sweetness, 15 yards, first down.
Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move
17 yards, hell yeah.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They go play action here on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good gain of 14 there.
Tony Gonzalez, 14 yards, first down.
Tony Gonzalez, always such a threat in the middle third of the field. 14 times he went to the Pro Bowl because of his ability to handle contact, traffic, and focus on
Tony
the football.
G went to the Pro Bowl 14 times.
Had plenty of strength to go ahead and take on those big hits.
Those 14 Pro Bowls, by the way, tied for the most all-time.
I haven't seen one dildo monster yet.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, able to shed some tacklers, but it's all for naught.
Yeah, that doesn't even seem fair, does it? Because this guy was breaking tackles, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's exactly
He's
what
like
he
those
did.
little
Really
swarm things are like organic energy or some shit.
Giving up no gain.
They just pop up out of nowhere.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown.
Tony Gonzalez, touchdown.
Tony Gonzalez, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
Tony G, always such an automatic red zone target. Really kills your analysis if you say, well, they're probably going to look for Tony Gonzalez here. Of course they are.
111 touchdowns. That's how many he caught. That was a record for a tight end until Antonio Gates surpassed him in 2017.
And it's interesting, the two guys you just mentioned, Brandon, both with basketball
in
backgrounds. They know how to
2017,
maneuver
Antonio
traffic,
Gates
handle contact, and go up and get the ball almost like it's a rebound off the glass.
beat Gonzalez's reception record.
On for the point after is Randy Bullock. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7-0.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Dude, you should stay in the end zone. You'd have better yards.
Now the Patriots offense, they worked their way back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
That's a sack. Hell yeah. Bryant Young.
So what's the word I'm looking for here about how this drive just started?
Disjointed?
I'll go with that one. I mean, think about it. First down, took a bad loss on a running play. Take the sack on second down. Now they got to come up with something big here on third.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Now Brady. This is White on the screen. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Fourth down again. They got nothing.
With you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive.
9 more minutes. Scott, we got to go do something for 9 minutes. Come on, man.
They were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this. And so just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Hell yeah, that's a touchdown. First play. Hell yeah.
Touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
14-0.
And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, you got some yards that time.
He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
By 20, 20.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. At the end of one, 14-0 is our score. We'll be back with more. A Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Whoa. What in the fuck was that, dude?
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers.
Okay.
You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
But they face a 2nd and long to start. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Wait, 20. Reading. Wait, we got.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. Oh, he can't.
That's a sack.
Down. Kendall Beckwith coming hard
Kendall
on the blitz.
Beckwith.
He dumps him for a loss of 8.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
20. Wait, 20.
Shotgun now for Brady. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan.
Oh, shit. Hogan got it, and he got the touchdown. Fuck.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Hogan, 75 yards.
75 yards. That was a good pass, man. I did not read that at all.
2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
No fucking way.
Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive, and it ends with a New England touchdown.
I guess I'll just have to answer it back with another touchdown. All right.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so
My God, look at this thing in the sky. Oh my,
second quarter, though,
crazy.
Really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before,
We're in deep
kind of
shit.
cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to, but somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. On first down, Rodgers. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Jimmy Graham.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Oh, we can set waypoints now. I like it.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it's a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And they'll run it here. And he's corralled.
21 seconds, boys.
The 35. A nice pickup for 11 yards.
We're going 21 seconds.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So
that's wicked.
First and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, this update's badass.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Okay, we got to whoop some ass
here.
here.
A whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
2 minutes remain here in the first half.
Oh, wow. These loading screens are crazy fast. I like it.
Good.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On second down, here's Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. A 14-time Pro Bowler, Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver.
Double cover.
Now it's third down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's able to find Diggs. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Going to throw again. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. extra point up and good
Yeah, you
by
can try.
Bullock. And it's now
I'll be
21
downloading
to 7.
tonight, but yeah, you can try.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The spotlight now focuses on the quarterback, and that's Tom Brady. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to it.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Edelman there, and that'll bring up second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Here's Brady. And running with power here. And right side caught Hogan. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Brady going to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Brady now on first down. And Philip Dorsett holds it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And welcome back. The offensive unit, they took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. On first down, Brady. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Brady to throw again. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. That'll bring up second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing. And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this is complete.
Wow,
it's
touchdown again.
And taken into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Dwayne Allen, as the first half is winding down, and the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well. So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it? Absolutely. Extra point try for Gostkowski. Gostkowski the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership, by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes. That's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Come on, really?
Picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Shaheen, the tight end, on the right side. The 30, 10, and he's
touchdown.
in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half.
In 11 seconds, I made a touchdown. Hell yeah.
We just kicked the living shit out of this level. Not the Cataclysm. Just the daily thing.
That's momentum that they carry in with them.
These guys are all, oh, dude. And with only 8 seconds to spare before it destabilized again. Wow. I used my ultimate weapon on that big old crystal Ursix. It's hard. It's not easy to beat like the regular Ursixes are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we fought it like we fought one of the bosses at the end of these levels.
Cool.
It was tough.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point.
Let's see what the hell I got here.
Bullock good on the extra point. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on.
And here we are.
EA
We're back on the level. We're not at the
Sports.
fort. That's awesome. We're in the free roam.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has certainly been one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference as the teams have already come back out onto the field for the second half. So let's get you back out as well to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, getting set for quarter number 3 here. This fielded at the 2.
See what I got.
Solid
Look
return,
up,
pretty good
too.
field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Yeah, still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
On play action, Rodgers. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
I'll do that.
All right.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gonzalez. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And again, it's Rodgers. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Rodgers now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with a running back. And now running right through it. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And Bullock will put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Deion Sanders just sacked Tom Brady. Hell yeah.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Sacked again. That's 2 sacks in a row.
Goes again. Ethan Westbrook's in there to get him, and this pass
That's 5
rush
sacks
strong
in this
now.
game.
That's back-to-back plays. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Now, what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Now they'll run on the draw.
Touchdown! Walter Payton right up the middle.
A great effort there. An 8-yard touchdown run. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
But without a doubt, all credits kind of go to the runner. Found his way into the end zone, but the defensive guys just not wrapping up well when they try to tackle him.
And that's the thing. You've got to wrap up. A lot of times these days you see guys, they just want to go as hard as they can and throw their body at somebody. That's not old school football, though.
No, old school football is fundamentals. Wrapping up, locking your hands, and trying to get him on the ground.
Extra point,
38,
good by Bullock. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Wait, 20. Wait, 20.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Brady. The throw left side, complete to Hogan. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Wait, 20. Wait, 20.
Brady now on 1st down. This is White on the screen. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Wait, 20. Wait, 20. Wait, that.
Again, it's Brady. And that is incomplete here. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just dropped to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Brady now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Wait, 20. Round 80. Round 80.
Now Brady again. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Wait, 20. Wait, 20. Hey.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Edelman was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Wait, 20. 380.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets them 9. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down.
Damn
And
it.
he's in.
Edelman threw on 2nd down. Little fucker.
Edelman from 13 yards out.
You're my receiver. You can't be on his side.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first.
That wasn't in the middle of the field. That was the right.
As the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
From the gun, it's Brady. And this is going to be
out of bounds.
No, they say it's incomplete. So
Hell yeah.
Throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have the big cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this one. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Rodgers looking to throw. Out to his left. And he almost
I didn't throw to him. What the fuck? Wrong guy.
The ball off yet. That probably should have been there first. And it's 3rd down now. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in.
That's a touchdown.
Diggs. Touchdown, L.A.
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now Bullock to add the extra point. Bullock good on the extra
45 to
point.
20.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. On 1st down, Brady. He's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Kendall Beckwith in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he's got Edelman on the out route.
Really? It's like somebody tackle that motherfucker.
Brady and Edelman hook up
coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Here's Brady to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Hogan. A good pickup there, a 22. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels.
Sack, Brady again. 7 sacks.
Sack back at the 29. Myles Garrett in there to drop him the 7th time tonight. He's gone down. Brady to throw on 2nd down. And right side caught Hogan. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Brady. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
One final try now for Brady. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had.